Well, this is our last full day in Cayo, Coco, Cuba, where Liz and I have got an opportunity to spend the week here. Liz wanted to go to Canmore, Alberta, which we both fell in love with the few times we've been there now. Canmore, Jasper, Banff, absolutely love the energy, the physical energy, the amazing amenities for those that want to live a healthy lifestyle. You know, I love Canmore, but I told her, find something warm. I love the warmth, and find something warm. And in the last few years, she's been traveling a couple times with the girls without I because of business responsibilities. But I said yes, and I'm glad I did. I'm glad I did. This is their rainy season in Cuba right now, and I'm going to tell you, we had an hour of rain in 7 days. This has been our 7 days, 33 degrees every day. And as you can hear the ocean, those that haven't traveled to Cuba, this is the Caribbean Sea. And my feet are, I'm walking in the water right now, but one of the things that, and I've traveled the world and we've been to so many different destinations where we've done a lot of charity work, and I did a lot of Latin American countries from Puerto Rico, Uruguay, Mexico, you name it, and teaching our daughters the abundance that we have in Canada that a lot of people don't have access to. But what we don't have access to is this, the Caribbean Sea. When I say 33 degrees every day, today's a windy day. And the wind is like somebody's turned on the heater with a breeze. And you can see the palm trees behind me, how they're like flowing with the wind. But it's just absolutely warm. Like the ocean is like a bathtub. The pools are like a bathtub. You don't get that, right, in a lot of destinations. And I do contrast hydrotherapy. I'm actually going to do it again tonight at the spa. I can lay in ice water for 10 minutes. I won't do more than 10 minutes. I'll do the contrast hydrotherapy. And not that I can't, because I actually can fall asleep and read a book. It's because it's not recommended to do so. But when I'm in the pool or when I'm in an ocean, I enjoy the warmth. And the conversations, you can spend hours in the ocean without feeling shrinkage, without getting the shivers or the chattered teeth, right? And it's just stunning. And I think I've mentioned this, is that this is our rainy season. Well, we spent the entire week here, and we had a total of about an hour of rain. And it was really cool. Actually, we were sitting in the restaurant, a restaurant that's all glass, and the storm rolled through like a movie. It was so cool. The lightning, the wind, the torrential downpour. And an hour later, everybody's back outside and enjoying the Cuban lifestyle, right? Beautiful people, you know, all these countries, Latin American countries, countries from around the world, anywhere I've traveled to, there's beautiful people, right? And in the last 2 decades, not that I haven't stayed in resorts, we've done day passes like Christmas Day or New Year's Day, but primarily we've always rented Trinidad, Uruguay, Puerto Rico, Mexico, you name it, always rented houses, always been within the community. This is how you get to learn about the economies, about what they have access to, about their political lives and so forth, right? The people that, in a resort, you can converse. My wife's Hispanic, my Spanish is not bad. You can converse, but you're never gonna get to know, right? When you're amongst the communities, when you're using their banking systems, when you're using their grocery stores, when you're accessing all their amenities, this is when you get to know. When you have dinner with locals, when you sit in local restaurants, and you can't not get that from a resort. But I'm glad I came to this resort. It gave me an opportunity to do a lot of content writing, a lot of restructuring. We've used the word pivot a lot in the last few years. Globally, global synchronization. And I did a podcast, I think it was like 3 years ago, in 2020 there almost. And I talked about, have you ever seen such synchronization globally? And we've all seen it. And those that don't see it, well, they're still wearing rose-colored glasses. But that said, I'm glad I came. I'm glad I came. The reboot, I got to train. I train every day all the time, but train in the ocean, push resist workouts, extra workouts, content writing like I mentioned a moment ago, and got to spend some quality time with my wife, right? We don't have our daughters with us. The abuela, the grandmother's at the house, and like everybody else. People all go through their things, and everybody's been going through a lot of things the last couple of years. My hat off to all business people that did not have any incomes, that had to deplete everything they saved up for the last 10, 20, 30 years, or deplete most of it, or restructure. And you know, and it's when you know the truth, it's eye-opening. But that all said, this has been one of those weeks that the reboot was really refreshing. Jean-Guy Bourguignon, Jean-Guy public communicator from Cayo, Coco, Cuba, where the ocean's like a bathtub, where the pools are like a bathtub, and where the people are beautiful. Ciao, ciao.